Hello, you lot. Nice to see you. Oh, where are we? I'm in the wrong place. Nice to see you. To see you, nice. I do apologise. It has been rather hectic. Um, excuse me. I might need to blow my nose actually. I do apologise again. Right, now then. Um, I notice we've got more people on than normal, so let me just say I won't be going into any of that other stuff. If anybody wants to know anything about that, just send me a message. You've got my number. Right. There's Andy. Hello, Andy. And Jeffrey Brinklow. Hello, mate. Stuart Scholes. There's good evening, mister. Mark's British Coins. Andy Walton. I mentioned him already. Ian's on his way, running a couple of minutes late. Running face turquoise. Yeah, just a bit. It's been a busy day. I mean, I've got something else to tell you in a minute. RJ Coins. Hello, Eddie Beck. Hello, Black Cat Coins. Hello, Robert Barnes. Hello. Now, all of you have got, or virtually all of you, I believe, have got TGBCH coins. And there is something. Oh dear. Shouldn't bet. That's what does it. Now, if I just put that down a minute. No. Oops. Don't want to do that. We want to do that. And if I bring this up, which no, you can't see it, so that's good. Okay. Let me tell you this. Now, I will do a video. I will do a video. So I don't expect you to write all this down or to necessarily, go back to this video and fast forward and rewind, etc. I'll probably do a separate, quick 5-minute video just to do this. But this is just like hot off the press information that you will want to know, right? So the TGBCH, the Kew Gardens free coin set, sold out. The 2022 Snowman TGBCH1 sold out. All of these TGBCH, obviously. The Alan Turing sold out. Raymond Briggs Remembrance sold out. Winston Churchill sold out. Kew Gardens Christmas sold out. Harry Potter, the complete set, so the sorting hat, the broomstick, the lightning, the golden snitch, all sold out. King Charles official coat of arms sold out. King Charles III, that's the one we did 500 of, sold out. Remembrance Day 2022 sold out. Keep Calm and Carry On sold out. Snowman 2021 sold out. Christmas Tree 2021 sold out. Santa Claus 2021 sold out. All of those are sold out and will be at some point added to the sold out page along with the ones that are already there. So we are on our way. The shop is coming together nicely. I have raised enough money for the shop, but I'm still going to keep the Casper Cash and the 50% deal on for the time I said it's on. So any extra monies that come in from any of the sales, etc., will just help the business or let me pay some bills or get next month's rent in advance or, catch up with some of the payments I owe on the storage because I'm still 4 months behind on that. So that's why I shall leave it open. And anybody wanting to buy the 50%, the Casper Cash at 50%, you can still do so. And anybody using that voucher code SHOP for getting 50% off of stuff, you can do so until Friday. A great idea that was put to me was, could any of you essentially rent a shelf? And that is also possible. So if anybody wants to do that, now you might have your own coins that you want to sell, Obviously, they've got to be good. You know, I'm not putting even my own stuff. I'm not putting anything in the shop that hasn't been cleaned immaculately, or is in a packet, or is brand new, or whatever. So, if you wanted to rent a shelf and you wanted to sell your own coins because you didn't want to do it on eBay, whatever, you wanted to put them in a high street place, whatever, that is possible too, because you won't necessarily have the same coins I've got, and they'll be in there at your price. My only suggestion is you wouldn't want to do that with a TGBCH coin that is not sold out, because your price will be higher than mine, and there's no point having the same item with two different prices in the same place. So you only want to do that if I'm put your own one in if I'm sold out. Other than that, you or someone you know or your partner or whatever might make stuff. You might make stuff at home. You might make cards. You might make whatever. That's what artisan is all about. If you want to know this kind of cottage industries can be done where people do it at home, search Etsy, search Google, whatever, and there are a million things that people make, and anything that's artisan based or coin based or stamp based, because there is someone in there that does some kind of stamp, then it'll be allowed in my shop. So that's important news to tell you. I'm trying to go fast because I don't want to take up too much of your time, because we have got a lot to get through. So that's really interesting. That's really good news. And apparently we have the cruise ships coming in here as well. So looking at getting those in the spring come summer. So far everything's looking good, and it looks like I might be able to take over. It could be as early as this Friday. I could get the keys, pay the money, sign the lease. Could be Monday, Tuesday. But when I was talking to the estate agent today, that is what they're looking at. So onwards and upwards. And I'm really excited by this, because if I can go on a wage from day one, then I've got my personal side covered while I still work on the Great British Coin Hunt business, investors, debts, and everything else. So that's why it's extremely good news. Now, just to cover this one quickly, it's not something I'm making too public, as it were. So I'm just starting it off with you guys. Again, supposing one of you might want to host your own raffle on TGBCH prizes. This other raffle site gives me a bit of an idea. So let me just use one of you as an example. So say Rob Barnes said, okay, Ian, I've got an RAF £2 coin, brand new in a packet, and I'd like to raffle that off because it's a spare one. So you write a description, you send me the photograph, I would then list it on the raffle site because everything's in our name, and I'd just probably put RB or Rob or Rob Barnes even in the title, right? So I know that that's Rob Barnes's one. So then anybody can they can buy entries in it, they can use their prize competition credit in it, whatever. But so then the raffle finishes, we get a winner. I then tell Rob, this is the person who's won it, this is their name, this is their address. He then sends the coin to them, so I don't have to do that. And then I will pay Rob whatever the PCC is, whatever the amount of money is that it's collected. So let's say there's 27 entries been sold at £1 each, then £27 minus 20% for hosting the raffle, and the rest of the money I'll pay into Rob's account in PCC, in credit. So if you want to earn cash out of this, forget it. I'm not set up for that at the moment. But I can do it if I'm paying you in prize competition credit and you want to use the proceeds of that said £2 RAF coin to then you go and buy entries into other stuff that you do want to win. You know what I mean? That you perhaps haven't got, right? You might want to put it into a SuperDraw or put it into a silver coin or put it into something that you haven't got. So that is another little idea that I've come up with. And if anybody's interested in that, again, just send me a message. we'll communicate, and we'll give it a trial. We'll see how it goes. Like I say, it's not something I can roll out, and I haven't got the facility at the moment to just sort of switch a button and let customers host their own raffles. And even if I did, it could get too messy too quickly. But to do something one at a time, because all I've got to do is take the time to list that raffle and then take the time to pay out the person at the end of it. That's all I've got to do. You have got to post your own item to the winner, and you can put your own stuff in there, your own business card, your own website address, whatever it might be. So by all means, I'll let you just block that user if you want, Andy. So there you go. That's the idea. Now, I think 20% is fair. That site will charge 25% or more sometimes, and you have to pay them, for example, to make your thingy live. You don't with me, you get promoted with me anyway. And the extra promotion is you're guaranteed to get entries because we already have customers and other people have got prize competition credit that they might use up on your raffle, because you might have something that I'm not putting up. And as I said, I'm going to get away from the smaller raffles. So you could perhaps do a few of those, and I'm going to go more onto the bigger raffles. Are you able to block and chuck out, Andy, or do I have to do it from here? If not, we'll just leave him to ramble, whoever it is. And don't necessarily assume it's who you might think it is. It could be anybody. People get a chance, and if they want to mess it up for other people, then they're gone. Simple as that. Right. So let's move that over here. So over on that other site, raffle, as you know, I've been playing around with that. And where's my refresh button? Now, Eeyore has got 36 tickets sold. Birmingham, and Eeyore finishes in a day or so. So there's only 36 tickets sold. So every ticket sold is 36 to 1, isn't it? Then the other one is the Birmingham Games Silver Proof. Only 10 tickets have been sold in that one. So worth your while getting a ticket or two in there. I mean, you know, most of the ticket holders are going to lose. Only one person can win, but it's still good value. And then the big one, look at that. That's got £210 in so far, and I can't say how many tickets are sold on there because if I bring up because I've got bundles on that one, whereas I haven't on the other two. It's just a straight pound to go. On this one, I can't. If I was to click on view entrance, it would show me like 400 and some odd tickets, but that's not 400 tickets paid for because there's a deal on there. You buy so many tickets, you get so many free. But that's, you know, that's all that's collated in is £210. So I would say that is still very good value to go in with. Okay, and remember, I won the gold at Royal Mint, and that was 30,000 entries. So, and I only had one entry. That's 30,000 to 1. So, if you can win that, you can win something at 500 to 1 or 50 to 1 or whatever. So, I needed to show you that, and that's done. Okay, now we get started. Are you still there, Andy? I can't see any more messages from you. Have you thought about fossil on shelves as you're near Dorset coast with tourists? Yeah, there's a couple of shops here that do that kind of thing. And I tell you what, you go in these shops and you see all these fossils that are like millions and millions and millions of years old, and you can pick them up for, I mean, the big ones, obviously, they do cost a lot of money. You know, you can pay hundreds of pounds, but all the little fossils and everything, I mean, you can get them for a couple of quids and stuff. So, but that said, I won't be going out getting fossils or anything like that to sell in there. I just won't have the time. However, if somebody said, can I rent a shelf to do fossils, etc., I'd say yes. Absolutely. And I told the estate agents when I spoke to them that if this is going to be a long thing, if they're going to take 3 or 4 months because of solicitors and all the rest of it, then I probably won't take this one, and I'll go immediately go around town and look at the other shops because I want something I can take on straight away. But I will do it. I've had non-stop phone calls from people wanting to keep their shelves, etc. They're ready to sign up. So I'm going as fast as I can, and we've got a waiting list of people straight away who want to get straight back in there and get their products on the shelf. Gary Waring. So I'm very happy. Can honestly say, at the moment, I couldn't be happier. Copy Kevin Rawdon. Get 75 quids. Don't forget, you've got until 7:20 till it switches off to get your George's Draw entry to win up to £225 at the end of the stream when we do the second George's Draw. This is just for subscribers. And talking of subscribers, I'm pleased to let you know we've had another couple of subscribers on the raffle subscription. So I'm very happy about that. Gone 7:20 already. Ah, well, it's switched off then. Okie dokie. So what do we want now? Open Sesame. The George's Draw for next week is live, and you'll be able to buy entries for next week's second George's Draw from 7:30. Before 7:30, it won't let you buy an entry. Mystery, brilliant, uncirculated coin. And off we go. This is the raffle subscribers. 45 we have here. Alfred Rittenberg. Well done, Alfred. Oh no, wrong place. Where am I going? Oh, I'm in the wrong place, Andy. Live. Oh yeah, next one is £25 Casper Cash. And it's nice to see that in the last few days we have extra entries to things. And I'm pleased to say sales and entries for names that haven't been necessarily in before or been around for quite a while. So that's also really good. I'm very happy with that. I was starting to get a bit worried in certain places, but now I've had a bit of a boost. £25 Casper Cash goes to M Stone. £25 PCC. This also got extra entries. Look at that one. £25 Casper Cash was up to 99 entries. That's an increase on last week. Can't remember how many by, but it's an increase on last week. £25 PCC has broken the 100. That's an increase on last week. This is up to 114. Really pleased with that. £25 PCC. Hit it, baby. One more time. Derek Clark. The subscriptions on tgbchprizes.com, I'm going to make sure that those subscriptions are worth having. It's £20 a month for a gold membership, and you're going to get more than £20 a month's worth of entries. It's going to be good value. I believe this might be the one from last week. $139 entries for this one. Very happy with the increasing in entries. If you thought about having a raffle subscription, please do take one out. It is good value, and the money is kept separate. You take out the subscription on tgbchprizes.com, not at tgbch. You have to go to the raffle site and take out the subscription from there. And then if you do that, or if you buy entries over at the raffle site, the money goes into the raffle site bank account and it doesn't get used for anything else. That's very important, because Harry Potter coming up now. That's very important because I want the raffle site to be able to, remember I always talked about being able to do a gold every month, and I'd like to do like a sovereign or something like that every month. Or doesn't have to be every month because we've already got a SuperDraw, so I only have to slot one in on the fortnight or something. Harry Potter. James with Chrissy hosted a coffee morning for charity and had some of your coins visibly on view in their room, which got a bit of interest. Excellent. That's nice to know. Harry Potter. When you think about it, it wouldn't take that much of a push to suddenly make the TGBCH coins go whoosh. Eddie back. And I don't mind telling you, because I know the person won't mind me telling you, that they helped me out with some money towards the shop and said, just give me stock for that money, and I'll buy stock off you for that money. Then I'll rent a shelf in your shop, so you don't have to post me the stock, and you can sell it for me in your shop. And that's why it's really important that I said earlier on about, if you're going to sell the same, if you want to sell your TGBCH coins in my shop, you don't want to be putting them in there until I've sold out. When I'm sold out, if you've got a TGBCH coin, you want to put it in there for 30 quid, who am I to argue if you're going to pay the percentage and you're going to rent the shelf? That's what it's all about. And all that would do is help me sell my coins better, because when I'm talking to people, that was English breakfast one, and this one is fish and chips, 10p. When I'm talking to people and they'll say to me, why is that TGBCH coin over there 30 quid and that one over there is 15 quid? And I'll be able to say, because that person bought them off us and is now reselling them, which is called the secondary market. And I'm happy to do that for anybody. So if anybody wanted to do something like that, if they wanted a sort of, you know, the only thing I would say is In order to do that, you've got to play shrewd and you've got to play careful and crafty in a sense, because not negative crafty, good crafty. Oliver Lambert Shaw, well done, mate. In that, supposing you was going to put £1,000 in, I'm just using this as a figure. I'm not suggesting that you do. I'm just saying this as a figure, right? But supposing you put £1,000 in, you'd want to say to me, look, Ian, I want to rent a shelf. I'll buy £1,000 worth of your coins, and I want to say I want to double the price and put them on my shelf. Which coins? Which one can I buy out with that? Which one can I buy you out of with that? Now, you might be able to buy me out of one design, you might be able to buy me out of two designs, whatever. So then your one goes on the shelf at the price you want for it. I'm not dictating what that price is, that's up to you. And then I would put it on the shelf at that price. And then, of course, take a commission, because the artisan shop will be its own little business, so it needs to make sure it pays for itself. So I'll take a commission and the shelf rental, and you get the balance. I'm hoping to pay out weekly wildlife coins. Hoping to pay out weekly because I don't want to be monthly. Is too long for me. I think I want to get it done and dusted every week, and probably do it the old-fashioned way of writing everything down, how much and who it is, so I know who to pay and how much I've got to pay them. Claire Walden, wow, well done, Claire. And that was for 3 BU packs of wildlife coins. That's those 10p's that Westminster the collection did. The one before C. Riverston won it, they were the flowers, and these are the wildlife ones on the 10p's. Now we've got a V for villages. (108) entries in V for villages. And then the other thing I should be doing to fully protect what we're doing with the artisan shop is I shall put it in the name of TGBCH Limited, of which I will be a proper employee. Tax and insurance, because I can be an employee even as a director. And that will fully protect that. So everything's looking okay at the minute. I don't want to burst it before I've blown the balloon up, but so far everything is looking okay. The Millennium Crown. 158 entries for this one, including your raffle subscriptions. If you haven't taken out a raffle subscription yet, it is really good value. I'm going to keep any small raffles, maximum 25 entries. If it's got £5 an entry, then it's going to be a big one and a maximum of 100 entries. That was won by Claire Rawdon Brown. Well done. Now we've got a Dino and a Winnie. Winnie the Pooh and a dinosaur. Another thing somebody could do, they could rent a shelf and then Dino and Winnie. That's the one. They could rent a shelf, and anything they win, instead of having it sent to them, they could put it on their shelf and have it sell it. Right, this is for bunch pack times 2. So get 2 coins here. And that's going to go to Jeffrey Brinklow. Well done, Jeffrey. That'll be finding its way into one of the grandchildren's boxes, no doubt. Silver proof. Oi oi Savaloy. First silver proof. Let's have it. Silver proof Turing. And it goes to, oh, Gary or Craig. Gary or Craig. Nearly went to Craig. Copy. One ounce silver bar. This is 1 ounce silver bar made for TGBCH, number 6 of 10, comes with a COA. Docs, google.com spreadsheet. What's that for, Andy? This had 221 entries. Ready? Steady? Go! Yeah, what's that link about, Andy? And it's going to. Oh, Rebecca McIntosh. She just pinched it from Kevin. Copy. Well done, Rebecca. Well done. At the end of the day, it is an ounce of silver. And one day, we might be going back to that kind of trading. Sorry, I pasted the wrong thing. Oh, okay. Shall I? Apply, block, put user in timeout, add to block list. Oh no, obviously. Don't want to do any of that, do we? Right, so now we've got the big one. Who's going to get this? This is the one that's got the silver Kew Gardens in it. Or shall I just make you wait until the end of the stream? That would be cruel, wouldn't it? January SuperDraw. SuperDraw. Good luck, everyone. This is a nice choice item. It's worth a few £100 and good luck. We are off. Jeffrey got it. I hope you're dancing around the living room there, Jeffrey. $485 entries we had for that one. Live spins. Where do we start with? Okay, live spins. Live spins. Chris Nolan times 4. What we'll do, because we've got a lot of spins on, I'm just going to whip through doing all the spins, and then any multiplications will then whip through and do all the multiplications of all the people at once. If you got me? Okay. Now, Do you want to take off your 10? Have you all been thinking about what you want taking off before we get started? Shall I take 10 off? Nice set to home. Well done, says Chris. Hello, mate. Do you want to fire in your suggestions? Everybody can have one suggestion. The first 10 suggestions I will knock off, and then the first 9 suggestions I'll knock off, and then I'll pick one. So, what would you like to lose before I spin? Dollar notes, £1 note. What are they called? I don't know what it's labelled as. Can't search, unfortunately. World Bank note. You want a dollar one not taken off, don't you? You'd think this would be easier than it actually is, you know. Like a Wally. Oh, it's making my eyes go funny. Found it. That's one. Too old to dance, but I get your drift. Come on, let me have some more suggestions. I've got 2 moves forward from Robert Barnes, and I've got a sheet of coins from Jeffrey. Sheet of coins. That makes 2. 2 moves forward. Three. Don't matter if you give more than one. You can give more than one suggestion. If there's not enough people giving the suggestions, give more than one. It will be the first 10 that I see, or the first 9 that I see. Mystery circulated 50p times 1. Off. That's 4. Single vintage print. 5. Britannia 50p. Britannia 50p. Britannia 50p. That's 6. Back up to the vintage prints. Seven. Banknotes or coins. Did I say 7? Seven, 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 7. Seven. Seven. 8. Did anybody see the first day cover? I didn't see any. I think these are going to be to Z. Oh, I'm going to bypass your one for a second because I can't find them, Jeffrey. But I think I'm coming up to the 20 random coins. Yeah. So I'll take Rob's one, 20 random coins. That's 9. And I'm going to take off. I need to start taking off the memberships. Okay, so we're now down to 2,480 and we can shuffle. Remember, we'll do that again next week. So try and have your answers ready next week, all typed in or something, ready to go. And then when we get to that point and I say, you can all go boom. And then I can, might be easier for me to, if there's a few of them, it might be easier for me to spot some of them. Okay. Over a 12-month period, that will remove 500. Uncirculated dollar bill, and that goes to Chris Nolan. Chris Nolan's got 4. Did I put his name up? Chris Nolan, I did. One uncirculated worldwide banknote. Paste. Get in there, Chris. A silver 50p coin. Well done, Chris. Good one. Whoop whoop. Very well done. We haven't seen that for a little while, have we? A silver coin. Date run. That's the last one for Chris. This one now is Jeffrey Brinklow. First one for Jeffrey. It's an Olympic hockey. Next one for Jeffrey. These are single spins. Some of these are paid for spins and some of these are people's spins from their monthly. If you'd like to get a monthly one, just take out a subscription, £30 a month, copy, and you get 4 spins a month. Oh, did I change the name? Isaac Newton, 50p. Mystery £5 coin. And that's the first one for Brucey Coombs. Gold's hiding well, mate. It certainly is. I mean, I would rather a gold not come out at the moment, but you know how these things go. When you don't want something to happen, it is likely to happen. You know, but I've got away with it for a few weeks, haven't I now? I mean, when you imagine what could have been landed on and hasn't been, and what was landed on instead, I've really got away with it, which I needed. Suffragettes give women the vote, and then a fencing. Last one for Bruce, Isle of Man. This one is for Jeffrey Brinklow. He's got 6 more. What's going on? Platinum Jubilee of the Queen, 50p. Da, 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 da. That's the second spin. 4 more. Oh, no. Have I just gone wrong here? The Isle of Man 50p was Bruce Coombs. Then the Platinum Jubilee was Jeffrey Brinklow. I didn't miss one, did I? So 5 for Jeffrey then. Now we have 4 more. Gold-plated coin. And a massive thank you again to everybody that's helped with the shop and, you know, getting something at half price, buying a Casper Cash voucher. anything that you've done at all. I really appreciate it. royalmint.org. They're still worth having. I'm just going to be still working out how I can bring them back. Might do a couple a day or something from the shop so that it's not taking up too much time. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm going to be online at the shop. I'm going to have some kind of thingy going. Mystery £2 coin. Silver plated coin. Next spin belongs to Kevin Rawdon. He's got 6. So we need to go up here, put Kevin's name up on the screen. A super wheel spin. Copy. Right, what I will do is put that on the bottom of the super wheel spins. And then I will put that there. So we'll do his super wheel spin when we do everybody else's super wheel spins. Ten island coins. Da, 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 da. Copy. Off we go again. £2 coin, Kevin. Oops. Florence Nightingale. I must talk to Harry about our TGBCH coin. You know, like the change checker packets that you get the coin in, and we had some made TGBCH ones, and some of you have got them. I've never seen one. I've never held one in my hand. But if we've got some of those, I could then sell the coins in the shop. £35 membership voucher. Yeah, they're the ones I'm going to be taking off, all of those. Because we don't need to have memberships and stuff on there. Even if I am doing the memberships, we don't need them on the wheel. That was actually a mistake. I reckon that was a mistake, putting them on the wheel just. RM package coin. Okay, cool. This one is for Fiona Reed. Super wheel spin. She gets a Battle of Britain. Remember, we'll do the, oops, come back and do this, the multiplications in a minute. This one is Jeffrey Brinklows. Another silver plated coin. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Please do get some entries for next week's George's Draw, and please do take out a George's Draw subscription, or because then you're in both George's Draws automatically, and the first George's Draw is only for subscribers, and take out a TGBCH prizes subscription. Extremely good value for money. Both of those are extremely good value for money. Still with Jeffrey, last one for Jeffrey. Why did I put that there? That should be Kevin Rawdon. Oh. £40 membership voucher. Now we go on to Mr. Skulls. Oh, I didn't do that. Now I just need Mr. Skulls' name. I've done Jeffrey already. In fact, there's Jeffrey. We did Jeffrey, so I just need to put up. Okay. Copy, close. Off we go again. 50p Benjamin Britten. Sheet of coins. Five Spain's coins. There I see. Make a note of some of these. That might be one you want to take off the wheel. It's good for me because I've got thousands of Spanish coins. I think their only value is in people collecting them. They've got no monetary value whatsoever. £2 coin. No! No! Oh, that's gonna hurt, man. Done me up like a kipper, isn't he? This one's Kevin Rawdon's. Kevin's going to be gutted he didn't get that spin. Look at that. Well done, Mr. Skulls. You've done me again. You must be getting better. You're getting back to your old form. Right. And that one was Kevin Rawdon, who got the 1978 Britannia. Okay then. Now we go on to the multiplier. That's not it. Where's it gone? Oh. Open. notification. How was that bullying Kevin's? Did I not write one down then? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you're right. I've made a mistake and I've put you down 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have. And it should have been 6. So we need to take Kevin's name off there. Are you watching this, Andy, what I'm doing? Paste. And that last spin is null and void. You're quite right, Stuart. Thank you very much. That's very nice and honest of you, young man. Kevin Rawdon, you just got by default, because it really was your spin actually. I made a mistake. You just got a silver 1 ounce bullion. Get in. Okay, let's have a shuffle and a shuffle and let's get going. We don't often shuffle that wheel, do we? Okay, I'm actually going to put that up because that okay, so Fiona Reed times 3. Jeffrey Brinklow, silver plated coin. I'm nervous to get to the last one. Times 6. Well done, Jeffrey. Times, this one is the pre-1947 3D, and that's going to be times 3. Next up, we've got 2006 Brunel £2 coin times 3. Next up, we've got, sticking with Jeffrey Brinklow at the moment, we have the membership voucher, £40 times 6. Well done, Jeffrey. Times, this is the Benjamin Britten for Mr. Skulls. Benjamin Britten 50p times 3. Battle of Hastings 50p. Which he knows. Times 6. Sheet of coins times 6. Well done, Mr. Skulls. Well done. Silver plated coin times. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? Wasn't that close? Right on the wire. Just look at that. Right on the wire. Five Spanish coins times. I'm really liking the way that the old coins come out clean and shiny. Some people would say that's a crap way to sell an old penny, for example, or an old halfpenny, but look at it this way. Nobody else sells them like that. And I could put a Queen Victoria or a King George V penny in the shop for sale if it was clean and shiny. Couldn't put it in for sale. It would be too groggy to put it up in for sale if it wasn't. The silver bullion 1 ounce bar. Go, Kevin. No. No. Oh my Gideon. Mr. Rawdon, you've just done me up like a kipper. Well done. How about that? 10 ounces. Look at that. Nearly missed him because I put an extra one on Stuart's and it shouldn't have been. And then it was Kevin's. And then he goes and gets a times 10 on a 1 ounce coin. I mean, well done, Kevin. Right. George's draw. We've got to go. We've got to hurry up. Come on. George's draw. Lotteries. So if anybody was a little bit unsure, 31st, that one. If anybody was a bit unsure about, you know, taking up the deal that I was offering in order to raise some money for the shop, buying Casper cash vouchers and so on, thinking, well, but what if you don't raise the money, etc. Well, actually, I have. It's a definite. It's definitely on. So you can spend away with confidence, because certainly with a Casper cash voucher, you can't lose. There we go. 49 entries in total. You bought some extra entries. Well done, Mr. Waring. They certainly pay off for you, don't they? That was £100 Casper cash. That was £100 Casper cash. Now we're on to £75 Casper cash. You did, Stuart, you did. Gary Waring was 100. £75 Casper cash now. Katrina Elms. I go on to £50 Casper cash next. Katrina wins £75. And the last one, £50. Gary Waring makes it a double up. Get in, Gary. I do believe that might be it, mightn't it? Is there anything else I've got to do? Can't think if there's anything else I've got to do. So we'll just check with Andy, because he's very organised, is Andy. That's all for today, folks. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping out in any way that you've done, whether that has been money related or not related, just even supporting us, just even being there and watching. Thank you very much. It's been a bit of a slog, and we've got there, or we're getting there. We're getting there. We haven't got there, but we're getting there. We needed Harry with the spanking video clip. Yes, we did. You're quite right. There's the links Andy's putting in for the TGBCH raffles that I was showing you about. If you want to go and get some entries in that, the EOR's 36 entries, £36 that's raised so far. So keep going with that, or it will go as it is. So will the others. Only 10 tickets have been sold for the Birmingham, and not that many has been sold for. A few hundred have been sold for the big one. Okay, thanks very much. Anything you want to know, send me a message, pardon me, etc. And as I say, look out for the video. There will be a load of those mini videos going back up again, which are just product videos, etc. Feel free to ignore those. But watch the notifications, because I will put up a separate video detailing all of the TGBCH coins that have sold out. And if you are somebody that's interested in that, get in touch, because I will make sure that I push your way the ones I can sell out of to you, if you say what I mean. And then I can put them in the shop if you want, just like the other person. But then again, you might not. And that way, you probably haven't got something they've got, or I've got, and we've all got different ones, which is cool. All going on with all the other stuff, crochet, knitting, water bottle covers, and pottery, and all sorts of Italian stuff, even chocolate. Some of you might become customers. Maybe we can even find a way to you can buy something for the shop and from the shop, and you pay the postage, and I'll post it to you. Because obviously it belongs to somebody else. But who knows? We could get something going with that. Anyway, thank you very much. Have a great week. See you next Wednesday. Bye for now. Bit of love out my bucket.